I think it's the command grab, then the flip kick, and then the thrupper. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely, if nothing else, I expect to see the shot put and the thrupper. Those two are just such strong tools that it's hard to play this character without them at the highest level.
I feel like if we don't see thrupper though, it's going to be that rapid strike, and if we don't see the command grab, okay, so I think we actually did just see the shot put. But if we don't see the command grab side B, it might be burning dropkick as well. Those seem to be the most popular options.
Yes, you've got a couple of options there, and that's something that your opponent's going to have to be aware of. If they're not looking too closely, they might forget which one you have going into the match, and that could be a quick way to eke out a stock early in the set.
I like that there too. You got forward tilt 1, just kind of puts some pressure on the shield, gets the free grab at that point too. Oh, nice! Caught the air dodge, gets the grab, puts the sticky on him though. He's got to be very careful here.
So scary. He's just waiting. Does not pull the trigger. Now he pulls it. Great timing from Osh9 with that dash shield, able to stay alive in a terrifying scenario.
Yeah, but that up tilt, one of the top 15 characters in the game, is just Snake up tilt alone.
Sometimes I think about like, man, this move is just better than Ganondorf in his entirety.
It's a really good move, man. It's fast. It scoops up pretty well. As long as you get a down throw, I think it's like what, like 120, 130 roughly. You just start bashing that up tilt, and yeah, you'll have it.
It just hits.
Yep. All right, well, let's see how this breaks out. What's out right now? We got the Nair connecting every hit of that as well. Just starting to really rack up this damage here. MVD's off to an incredibly hot start.
One thing that I find interesting here is that we ended up on small battlefield for the first game. I wouldn't be surprised if that's because MVD lost RPS, because typically you would expect him to want a larger stage so he could run away.
I think he's mostly fine at just about any stage. I don't think there's any stage that he like isn't willing to play on. I think it really just kind of comes down to character matchup.
At the moment, though, being able to hold the center stage very well, not even having to dash away, not even using that C4 too heavily to control space. He's mostly just outboxing Osh9 and getting that nickel and dime where he can.
He's definitely doing a very, very good job of that. But there we go, the forward tilt right now. Yep, going to hold that shield just to try and get that grenade blowing off so that you don't actually take up all that damage. But he's going to find a way to take that stock here. 2 stocks to 1. Osh9 got a little bit of room to make up for here, but you know what? He can definitely find a way to get that opening and really start turning up.
Ooh, trying to get the C4 going. Not able to find quite what he's looking for, but that grenade, the great get off me option that he has against Osh9, it feels like every time he gets in, he just gets clipped and reset back out to neutral.
Okay, there. Oh, okay, trying to go for that down smash.
The flip kick coming out, sending him high, and then he drops low, taking full advantage of that fast follower speed. Meanwhile, MVD going to have to be a little more telegraphed on his recovery, but he makes it back just fine.
Going for the down smash there was kind of a choice too, but we do get the up tilt. Is going to be able to scoop, is going to be able to take the stock, and we got MVD taking game 1.
Man, better Ganon got hands.
Yeah.
Or feet in this case, I get. Hit him with the twinkle toes.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Snake's always been really good. I still remember when, was it when we got the first trailer for this? Did you see
yeah.
MVP? Oh, dude, he was like screaming.
He lost his mind.
And I mean, for good reason too. I think Snake's a really cool character. Even in this game, I know some people might not like playing him, but I'm also like biased because like I play Instant. I love playing Snake. Yeah. It's my favorite match of the game. It's like, please throw grenades.
I dare you.
Like if they start boxing me and just doing that, I'm like, this is not a fun game as much anymore. But like if you're gonna toss grenades and stuff like that, please.
I remember not only that reaction from MVD, but in the first couple of weeks after the game came out, the Snake's going to take some time to cook. You need to figure him out. And a lot of players were saying, I don't think Snake's that good. They were putting him at like the early guessings of like low tier. And MVD was like, nah, this character's broken.
Are you talking about, was it that 11 tweet?
Oh, don't get me started. That tweet did irreparable damage to Falco.
Oh my God. No, not even just that, when he was just like, oh, dude, Snake sucks. His back air takes too long. But his back air's good, man. Like,
there were multiple tweets. I guess that's the problem.
Yeah. But anyway, we're going to continue focusing on here, though. We are going to be going into Hollow Bastion, so a little bit different here. So pretty much, I know a lot of people like to call this like bigger Smashville. I get it. You know, the platforms make sense, but it's basically just FD with a platform on top of it. It's got the same dimensions, I believe. Blast zones are the same. You just got one additional platform.
One thing with that plat that will work a little bit against Osh9 on his own counter pick is that you can set up C4 like that on the platform and control a massive amount of space. So I often see Snake players opting for this page or for Smashville for that reason.
Yeah. Right now, yep, he's got all sorts of explosives all over the place. That is going to be like the MVD special too. He's going to be throwing up projectiles. He's going to be trying to put as much pressure as possible. Great shot put placement, just barely off the money but that would have been huge if he found the connection for it.
If nothing else, it forced MVD to air dodge, so if Osh9 was in a slightly better place to punish, he possibly could have converted off of it. Unfortunately, that's not meant to be, and now you are in the painful part of this matchup where you're trying to close out a stock on a Snake who's going to just slip out of your clutches over and over and slowly rack up percentage.
Right. Ooh, that was huge. That C4 was very crucial because I'm pretty sure he was losing the stock of that
100%.
one. Oh my goodness. All right.
That Thrupper definitely caught. Down throw into up tilt. He does not react.
Yeah, because I was at like, what, 95?
Yeah, you got to be at 160 for that to be true.
Yeah, so I don't know, maybe he's just falling asleep at the wheel just a little bit, but you know what? Sometimes it's just, you're not always at your like peak reaction time, right?
Or you hit him with like the do nothing mix up.
Yeah, but like you also just got to be ready to react, especially against a player like MVD. He's going to be on top of his game pretty much the entire time here, but 173, that is a lot of percentage on Snake. Now we know he's heavy, we know he has a recovery that can, you know, get back from anywhere, but for like going against a Brawlhalla, I feel like this is just way too much percentage.
The space control from MVD. We were talking about the importance of that C4 on the flat. He is using that so well in tandem with his grenades. Finally, Osh9 catches the high recovery. That is going to be a challenge for MVD in the matchup. But so far, he's been mostly playing around it very well.
Yeah, okay, so we did see that. Yep, again, trying to look for that command grab, just not able to find it. And then Nair, not going to be able to knock him out of the Cypher. And he's starting to rack up some damage here, but again, I feel like it's too little too late. We got a 2-stock to 1 lead, and like you just keep trading with Snake, and that just works out for him.
And now you can see how quickly Osh9 has gotten this percentage up. That is not the challenge for him. He's been doing fine with getting damage, expects the rollback, does not get it. Good adaptation from Osh9, good mix-up. But the problem is going to be the ability to kill MVD.
As soon as he saw him pick up the grenade, he was ready for it. Back throw, and then chased him up with the Cypher. He knew he was going to be able to blow up. He wasn't going to be able to toss the grenade fast enough. Very smart gameplay from MVD.
What were you saying a second ago about how good back air is?
It's been, dude, it just sticks out there forever, man.
It's so active.
But no, it lasts too long. All right, well, we're going to be locking in that Meat Brawler once again, not surprised, and against the Snake. Oh, wait, no, MVD does have some other characters. I remember in Smash 4 he was playing Diddy Kong a lot. So, not that I think we're ever going to need to see that anyway.
Yeah,
I think Snake's very good and very capable of fighting every character in this game, so I don't think you need to change.
I also have not seen MVD counterpick in recent history. He usually sticks it out with the Snake.
Yeah. And,
of course, he's up right now, but even going later into the bracket, I expect he'll go all the way through with the same character.
Yeah, probably, and I mean, that's the way it should be too. But Osh9, going to need to see some plays being made here. It has definitely been very tough, has been eating a lot of grenades here, a lot of explosive damage. Any trades he's getting, he's taking like 20% in the process. It just has not been working out for him at all.
Classic up smash setups there, forcing Osh9 to play it slow in the corner. Good patience, does get back to stage. Watch that C4 in the center. Oh. Playing hot potato right now.
Yo, we got 2 of them. A third one with connecting would have been really sick. But 151, though, that is a lot of rage here. And I like that, too. It looks like Osh9 is starting to change the game plan up here a little bit, looking to utilize those shot puts a little bit more if possible.
That active back air, putting in work all the way at the end of the move. And at 161, you are living on borrowed time. Remember, you are now in grab kill confirm range for MVD, so Osh has got to be really careful about that boxing.
I think for both, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true.
With all that rage and at 107. Oh, there he goes, though. 107 still. And if we see Osh9 get that grab, we could still potentially see that down throw into the up special. It's just a matter of just finding that grab, man. MVD has stayed very, very elusive.
Ooh, this jab, box him out. Into the bounce, does not go for the up air because he was cooking the grenade. I don't think he expected that little bombo combo to happen. So instead, we are still staying alive here at 64, but you got to get that stock off.
Yep. Okay, drops the grenade right there. Gosh, he's just eating a lot of extra damage he should not be eating here. MVD is just doing a fantastic job, again, putting all these hitboxes all over. Oh my god, dude, yeah, he's scared. He's absolutely scared right now.
Hey, you want to drop shield?
I mean, dude, I do not blame him. MVD's playing really well. Great tech to stay alive here as well.
This is so scary. You can see the fear in Osh's gameplay, like you were saying, holding shield repeatedly, but eventually that shield starts to crack, and that is where MVD thrives.
Okay, there we go, forward throw, but the grenade gonna bounce him up here again. 195, this isn't the first time we've seen a percentage this high. We literally just saw it last game, and I mean, Osh9 is not able to confirm really to get these stocks a little bit earlier. I mean, he finally gets that stock, but 153 now on himself. He should be losing this stock pretty quickly, I would say.
the way that ball trades with the Nikita is such an interesting interaction that you have to be really aware of as both players because it makes the Nikita hover in an awkward spot for your recovery.
You see how active that shot put was there because of all the explosions? That was stupid. Oh no, you really needed that.
Ooh, there it is. That's going to do that stock away well over the 160 threshold after the hit. And at 60 for 2, MVD is just chilling. He's hanging out.
And again, like, he's going to lap from a percentage here probably in a little bit. I mean, all these grenades, they just keep finding their mark, man. I mean, MVD's doing a great job putting on all this pressure. Osh is just not able to get it going, man. Oh, look at that. See, I got just lapped him right there.
Send him to the skies. Thankfully, he is a bit of a fast faller, so it's difficult for MVD to do too much juggling, and his character's not super strong in that respect. The problem is that every time he lands, he just gets hit. Finally, Osh9 brings it back. This is where we need one of those me brawler cheese stocks.
Listen, it's now or never, right? You either get it done or you don't, and he's definitely looking for a way to try to rack up some damage here, at least just a little bit. Probably going to look for that fluffer closing it out, but no, will land with the nair, but the up tilt coming through to close out the game, close out the stock, close out the set.